Alrighty, what is going on, everyone? So, yes, the first thing you'll notice is I'm holding a microphone. I don't have a microphone sort of stand to put in front of me, and I just wanted the audio to be good in this one. So yeah, hopefully I don't pull the microphone away from my mouth too much, because that was pretty bad. And also just a quick warning, because I'll be breaking down episodes 1 to 4, there will be spoilers in this video, so beware. So now that's out of the way, let's talk about the point of this video. The Mandalorian. There are currently 5 episodes that are out on the Disney Plus network, streaming service, whatever you want to call it. It's good. It's a good show. The internet seems to be absolutely jacking it off and frothing it. I don't think it's that good. I think it's good, but it doesn't really seem to be heading anywhere in particular. I'll get into that later. The thing that I like the most about this show so far is the cinematography. The direction and the look of this show is absolutely... It's pretty much perfect. There's not really much that I can fault it in the way that it looks. So every episode so far has been directed and shot so well, especially episode 4. That's sort of a very action-packed episode, and the direction from Bryce Dallas Howard, which I didn't know she could direct, so awesome work to her. Almost every shot in that action scene is fantastic, and there are 2 shots in particular that are the absolute best shots in the whole show so far, in my opinion. One of those shots is the wide angle, where on one side it's the ATST and the other side is the village. And the other shot is the shot where... I forgot her name. Where the female bounty hunter or whatnot... Hold on. Does she not have a name? Is that what it is? Well, actually, it said Cara Dune. Cara Dune, okay. And the other shot is where Cara Dune is hiding in the trench and she stands up and basically charges at the ATST. Those 2 shots in particular are just fucking flawless. I can't really flaw them. The only flaw I can find is the fact that I can't screenshot them to show you, because Disney Plus just doesn't allow that for some reason. So... Another thing that I like is just the Mandalorian himself. He's such an interesting character. You don't really know, well, one, you don't know what he looks like unless you know what Pedro Pascal looks like. And there's also just a lot of conflict in his character and in his, basically, religion. He has to kill Yoda, but he doesn't want to because Yoda's adorable, so he doesn't do it. And then he basically has the entire world trying to fuck him up. And aside from the fact that he does have the Mandalorian sometimes to help him, like they did at the end of episode 3, it's basically just a one-man army, which is such a really cool concept, in my opinion. And yes, I touched... Ooh, no. Okay, I'm not going to say I touched on Baby Yoda, because that's fucking creepy as hell. No, I'm not... No, just fuck... I'm not going to talk about Baby Yoda, because I can't word it not weirdly. Baby Yoda's adorable. There we go. I did it. So out of the 5 episodes, there are 4 of them that I've seen, and I am really enjoying it. I'm not absolutely frothing it like everyone else seems to be, but I am enjoying it. But now I'm going to get into what I don't enjoy about it. Just a quick one to start off with, I'm not falling in love with the show. That's something that's sort of, it's not something that I dislike about the show. It's not the show's sort of fault that I'm not loving it specifically. But yeah, it just sort of hasn't really grabbed me as much as it has everyone else. It's sort of not really taken me on that journey and gotten me kind of invested in everything as much as everyone else seems to be, which kind of sucks, but I'm glad that everyone else is enjoying it. I'm glad that it is a successful show, because from the story and the way that it's directed and shot, that is enough to get the praise that it's getting. So I'm on board with the praise that it's getting. It's just that I'm not feeling the amount of praise that everyone else is. But here's a criticism that I haven't sort of seen anyone else kind of mention or point out, and maybe this is something in episode 5, I don't know. Every episode ends with something being resolved, and that kind of annoys me, because episode 1, it is the pilot, so it kind of has to suck you in and, you know, get you invested in the show. That is the only episode so far that has ended on a cliffhanger. Every other episode has ended on a thread or a story plot being resolved. And you may argue that at the end of episode 3, the guy who keeps giving Mandalorian his quests and stuff like that, his bounties, him not dying at the end of episode 3 isn't a story thread being ended. But that is... It kind of is, though, because he's not there anymore. He's gone. He's out of the story. He will obviously return. But at the moment, the episode just ended with the Mandalorian leaving and that story just kind of being resolved at the moment. So just to give a quick recap of what I mean, episode 1 ended with a cliffhanger, a great cliffhanger. Holy shit, Yoda's species. That's crazy. We've only seen like 2 or 3 Yoda species. We've seen Yoda, Yaddle, and maybe some people in the Clone Wars. I don't know. At the moment, I can only remember 2 people from Yoda species, and now we've got Baby Yoda. So that's awesome. Cool. Expansion on the Yoda species. Awesome. Episode 2 is essentially Mandalorian has parts of his ship taken by Jawas. Mandalorian needs to kill a rhino to get those parts back. Mandalorian kills the rhino, gets the parts back, and then leaves the planet. Episode 3, Mandalorian gives up Yoda, Mandalorian saves Yoda, Mandalorian gets surrounded, Mandalorian gets saved, Mandalorian leaves. Episode 4, Mandalorian needs to save a village, Mandalorian saves the village, Mandalorian leaves. All of these episodes are good episodes. They all look fantastic and they all expand on the lore of Star Wars. I just don't like the fact that every episode, apart from episode 1, has not left on a cliffhanger. It has not left you wanting more. It has not left you asking what happens next. It ends on a resolved note and then you go, that's the end of it. But by doing that, it makes every episode so individual and there's no like, holy shit, I need to see the next one. It's just all finished from there. By having every episode end on a resolved note, and the only sort of finish line or end goal being, gotta keep Yoda alive, they kind of eliminate any motivation for you to see the next episode because you're not left on the edge of your seat by the previous one. So guys, those are my thoughts on The Mandalorian from episode 1 to 4. I haven't seen episode 5, I'll most likely watch that tonight, and I might do a video on it if it's, absolutely mind-blowing. So, thank you all for watching this video. And what do you guys think of The Mandalorian? Do you agree with me? If you do, please click the like button, and if you don't, please comment down below because I would love to hear your thoughts on it. So, thank you all for watching this video. If you did like it, please click the like button and subscribe for more videos, and I will see you guys in the next video. See you guys.